Hi everyone, welcome into Cypress tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we are going to talk about a very useful concept in automation testing, page object model. If you want your Cypress test to be a clean, readable and easy to maintain, this is something you should definitely know. First, understand about the page object model. Page object model is a design pattern used in automation testing. Instead of writing all locators and action inside your test cases, you create a separate JavaScript file called page classes or page objects. Let's begin. First, create a new folder, right click on Cypress, and then enter the folder name pages. And inside this page, create a new file login page.js. Now, we will enter the method here and all locators will be defined here. First define reference type. Reference types is equal to Cypress. Define here class. This is login page. So here we will enter login page. Now inside this class we will define the method here. Sci dot visit. First we need to navigate to the URL. So here we will define sci dot visit. Remove round brackets from here. We do not need to define here. Sci dot visit. Before this, we need to create a method here. Visit and enter bracket here. Remove this line from here. Move this bracket here. Now define inside this method sci dot visit. We'll enter the URL of the application inside this code. Enter URL. This is a method for visiting to the URL. Now enter another method here. Enter username. In this scenario, we need to enter username. So first navigate to the URL and then enter the username, password, and then click on submit button. Sci dot get and then enter the locator. For locating the element, we need to type the username. So here we will use dot type username. We can locate here by ID. Right click here, inspect, and here name and ID both are available. We can locate by ID. So we can use this ID for locating this element. Enter here ID. Next thing we need to do here, we need to create another method for password. Enter password sci dot get and then round brackets. Inside this round bracket we will enter the locator for password. Copy this ID, enter ID here. Now use type for enter the password and password. Now we have created method for username, password. Now After enter the password, we need to click on the submit button. So we will create another method here. Click login bracket and then enter here sci dot get, enter the ID for submit button and then click. We need to click on this button, so here we will use click method. Right click here, inspect, and here ID is submit. Enter there. Make sure enter hash and then ID. If you want to locate the element by ID, so you need to enter hash. Same as well, we need to enter here hash. Now we can format the document. Right click here, format document. We need to export this class, so here we will use export default new login page. Login page. We can change the class name here. Login page. So same as well, we need to change here login page. Now create a new test file. Right click on E2E, new file. Now enter the file name login test.sci.js. First define the reference types. We need to define the reference type. So we will copy this one, enter here. Now import this page. We need to import this login page. So here we will use import login page. Now define scribe here login test. This is our login test. So here we will enter login test and then callback function. Inside this, we will create a test case. It should be login with valid credentials. This is our test name. Credentials. And then callback function here. Now we will use this method name. Here we have visit, enter username, enter password, click login. First, we need to navigate to the URL. So here we will use login page dot visit. You can view the method name here. Click on visit. As you can view, this is file name. You can view here. We enter the class name is login page file name, and then login page dot visit. After visit, we need to enter the username login page dot enter username and then enter the username. Here username is available, which is student. We will enter the username and then we need to enter the password here. After enter the password, we need to click on the submit button. Login page dot enter password and then enter the password. Password is password 123 and then click on the submit button. Login page dot click login. Now we can run our test. We have entered the locator here and use this method in our login test file. For running the test, we need to enter the command here npx cypress open. To enter this command npx cypress open, click on enter. Now Cypress is opening. We can maximize the window. Now select the configured. After opening, we need to click on configured and then click on start E2E testing in Chrome. After clicking on this, we need to click on this login test file. Login test. Now test is running. First, it will navigate to the URL and then enter the username, password, and then click on submit button. Test is running. Navigate to the URL. After navigating to the URL, we'll enter the username, password, and then click on submit button. Login successfully. Few are the benefits of the page object model. Cleaner test script test logic is separated from locators. Easy maintenance, change locator in one place only. Suppose you want to change locator. If any locator change in the web page, you just need to change here. Just open this file inside this pages folder. Open this file, change the locator here. Reusability. Use the same method in multiple test cases. You can reuse this method. Better readability. Test cases become short and easy to understand. I hope this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SK World. See you in the next video.